many of the things that President Biden has committed to doing are things that we have fought for here in Canada and Justin Trudeau has refused to do. To bring in a minimum wage of $15 an hour was something we've long called for, we've long fought for. Initially, the idea was snubbed, and now this was a commitment that the Liberals made. But as many of their commitments, they haven't followed through. President Biden's already indicated he's going to increase the minimum wage. We know that the moratorium for students, this is vital. Students cannot find jobs, that they are one of the hardest hit. We've seen from report after report, the jobs reports indicates that young people have been disproportionately impacted, as well as racialized people and women. So one of the things that young people are asking for, students are asking for, is a moratorium on paying back student loans. At the federal level, this has to happen. We've called for it. A motion was passed in Parliament. President Biden looks like he's about to do it. Justin Trudeau needs to follow suit. For the vaccination, President Biden has enlisted the aid of the military and deployed over 1,000 troops to help in the vaccine rollout and the actual vaccination process, supporting the efforts of states. We've called for, similarly, at the federal level, we need an all-hands-on-deck approach. With the concerns raised around the Buy American initiative in the States and how that would deeply impact Canada, we're proposing that there should be a modification, an exception for Canada, given the fact that our economies are so integrated. Products aren't just made in Canada or America. Often the very same product goes over the border a couple of times, and products come from both America and Canada to produce the final end product. So we need to continue to say, there needs to be an exception for Canada, given our economy's integration, perhaps a North American clause instead, but certainly not one that excludes Canadians, which is going to deeply impact Canadian and American manufacturers who rely on each other. And finally, I think there's a role that can be played working together in this meeting. I hope to address the issue of steel dumping. We know that Chinese steel continues to be dumped into the market, lower quality steel with less protections for the environment. So the tackling of this issue would directly help not only the environment, but create better jobs in both Canada and America. So tackling steel dumping could be something that could be worked on. So these are some of the things that we're hoping are raised today. And we hope that Justin Trudeau looks at what President Biden is doing and does some of those same things here that we've long called for.